The roundtable is gathered, and we are joined by Democratic political analyst Marianne Marsh, Republican political analyst Andrew Goodrich. Good to see you guys. Let me just put it on the table. Anissa Sabi-George just sat here. We're heading toward the preliminary, which is in, 3 weeks or so from now. Where do you see your campaign right now? Let me start with you, Marianne.
You know, she's been through a rough patch, and not her best answer coming out of the gate this morning with Wu in terms of vaccine passports.
Right.
However, she has spent the last week, and I expect the next 3 weeks, swinging at Kim Janey. So she is, in the last public polling, in third place with a 7-point gap to try to get that second spot, and she is going to swing for that second spot, and if she goes down, she'll go down swinging.
Andrew.
You're swinging that hard because you're a little bit desperate.
Yeah.
But I will say, I mean, her confidence and her ability to kind of show kind of more of her normal side of who she actually really is was actually, it was pretty encouraging. But I think the campaign's still on life support.
Let's talk a little bit about Beacon Hill. Governor Baker isn't shying away from politics anymore. He spoke out against President Biden's withdrawal from Afghanistan, and he's refusing to reissue a statewide mask mandate for indoor public places. Any conclusions on his re-election decision? Andrew.
Yeah, I still think he's going to be running. And I think not only just his talking about these different political issues, but also the spat within the state Republican Party. I don't think he'd be that concerned about the state party chair if he wasn't actually thinking a bit about long term. And the fundraising is there too. He's looking at different fundraisers coming up. So I think for sure we'll be seeing him on the ballot.
Are these more clues as that he's going to run, Marianne?
It's the surest sign we've had to date. I mean, the fact is, why else would, he's clearly concerned about his right flank and Jeff Deal. Why would you spend one moment on this earth worrying about Jeff Deal at this point in your life unless that was the reason? And his 1.2 million votes that Trump got here, and clearly Deal has made clear in the last few weeks he will do anything for Donald Trump to get those voters. I say to Charlie Baker, ignore them, go after the other 3.5 million people in Massachusetts who voted, of which 2/3 are unenrolled. Don't play politics with public health. Do the right thing. That's always the best politics.
The governor has also changed his policy on state workers. More than 40,000 now have to get vaccinated, or they could face firing. Will this get him off the hot seat, Marianne, or does that open the door to more criticism?
Let me quote Dr. Fauci, which says the worst thing to do is to chase the virus. Get ahead of it. You do not want to be chasing it. We've been chasing the tail of COVID for months now. The CDC, by its own rules, every county in this state should have a mask mandate now. So let's just do the right thing here and get ahead of this thing, because we are woefully behind everybody else, including Rhode Island, my God.
Andrew.
So I think it's going to be doing, people who want to do him political harm, it's not going to get him off the hook. But I do think this is by the book Baker, that he's going to be talking to his medical experts that are around him and doing that's all he's always done. And we shouldn't have political pundits trying to make medical decisions, or politicians. And that's what he's been doing, listening to medical experts. And that's who should be making decisions, not politicians.
The CDC makes clear every county in Massachusetts should have a mask mandate at this point. And by the way, when do kids under 12's lives become optional? They need everyone to wear a mask. People aren't being honest brokers on this. When we don't know what their lives are going to be like, their brains, their lungs, everything else. Every kid under 12 is depending upon every adult and everyone over 12 to wear a mask to save them.
In Baker's defense, he does say that because of the decisions that are being made within individual school communities, that virtually every child that's in school between K and 6th grade will be wearing a mask. So that was his explanation. Well, that's what was his defense was. Back to Boston City Hall. Kim Janey may just be the acting mayor, but she's making good use of the perks of incumbency. She's cleaning up her records before releasing them to the media, or not releasing them when requested, but she doesn't hesitate to release her opponent's records. Is this smart politics, Andrew?
I think it is. And I think not only just talking about the records, but her ability, she'll go to the opening of an envelope. I mean, she's using the media and going anywhere that she can to use that. That, as we know, one of the greatest powers you can. And for her to be able to do that, she's putting herself in front of the voters in every different aspect. And yeah, I think going after and releasing those records, I think is showing people that she's willing to play ball and play hard.
Political ethics aside, do you think it's smart politics that she's doing this, Marianne?
It opens her up to accusations of having a double standard, which people don't like, especially voters, and especially in the wake of the Trump years. So I think that's the problem for her, and it's not the only example of claiming a double standard against her.
Well, this week, 3 Boston city councilors running against Janey demanded to see a list of early polling places before her office actually made it official, and it turns out several of Michelle Wu's and John Barris's strongholds holes were left out. Janey quickly did include them. Was it worth it for Janey to try to keep them off the list, Marianne?
Speaking of double standards.
Speaking of double standards.
I mean, that's exactly the problem here. Now you're going to look at everything through that lens. And by the way, why isn't Boston the leader in the country for early voting? Every neighborhood should have an early voting location. There's no excuse not to do that. And the fact that she played politics with that and got caught, not good for Kim Janey.
Andrew.
So I'll agree with you at this point. This was a fumble for the mayor, because I actually think that by not really thinking this through and showing this, as you say, like a double standard, it was a major problem.
We continue on the record. Stay with us.